Hello and welcome back to the N Squared World Domination Society. And before we begin, this is just going to be like going over who won the Thingawards and why. And yes, this is how I keep track of them throughout the year. I want to address that Thingasplorer is going to be bi-weekly until we get the printer fixed or I run out of prints. So this is going to be a slower thing that not as many people are going to be interested in, but it's either this or nothing, so I figured I'd do it. Also, we passed 400 subscribers. Yay! And today I found out past not only 100,000, but 200,000 subscribers since the last time I recorded a video, which is insane. So, the 2016 Second Annual Thingawards, good year. This is the order of every print from biggest to smallest, and it is kind of relative, like 6 Pokeballs being bigger than 4 lightsabers, which the 4 lightsaber, it's like very hard to measure, and TARDIS has these marks around them because I don't have the TARDIS, so that's like a best guess. So some of these are obvious, like the Master Sword's bigger than Grognak's axe, but are the spiritual stones bigger than the sonic screwdriver? Like, it is kind of difficult to figure these out, but this is for people who are interested. This is the order of biggest to smallest prints. The longest print time, get that. That was a time lapse that never really happened. That's going to be in season 3, or it never turned into an episode. So of course, gold are the winners, by the way. The Stormtrooper helmet won with the 2 days, 19 hours, 46 minutes, and 1 second. And then, of course, the AT-AT comes pretty close to that, and then there are a few 1 day, and then it's real quick, which, of course, I couldn't time the lightsabers, but the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver was the shortest print, which is real nice, and I think it actually was most colorful. We can go here, the all-time Thingawards. By the way, it was the Ender Dragon compared to the Stormtrooper for last year. The Thingiverse favorite, let me get something up, actually. Here, this one. So, Thingiverse, what is this? Sit down. That's kind of cool, actually. This, by the way, is, this is kind of weird. I wasn't expecting to do this, but this is how I keep track of things for Thingasplorer. Actually, at the end, I can show you my collections. But you can see all these statistics here in Thingiverse. And so, let me resize this. So basically, like you can see, the Stormtrooper helmet won with 16,000 points. So for every like that something gets, so in this case, this pilgrim hat, if I had covered this in a video, it would have gotten 76 times 2 points for the amount of likes. Actually, 75. I don't count my like and collect. 92 times 3 for the amount it collects. It would have gotten 3 points for comments, 5 points for the I made one, 2 points for watch, nothing for remixing, and down here, if a print's been featured, like this one, it has this little mark. So I double the points if a print's been featured. And basically, I go through that for every print, and this is kind of what comes up. Oh, I thought that was a bit small. That's because I've got the My Mini Factory down there. So the Stormtrooper helmet really crushed everyone. I think the TARDIS was featured, but we really didn't have many prints that went popular on Thingiverse, I suppose. And here, it's all super color-coded, but this is the total amount of points for all these added together, and I don't know if this will become an issue in the future, because I think I'm going to grade these separately, sort of things. Like, if all of these added together was 20,000 points, then all the Pokeballs would be more popular than the Stormtrooper helmet, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to deal with that, so I hope I never have to. Next up, we've got the My Mini Factory, which is actually a lot harder to grade. Let me just separate those. It's a lot... What the heck? A pocket 3D printer. That is amazing. I'm gonna have to look at that later. That's amazing. Go check that out, everyone. Yeah. Oh, there's Brad Harris's lightsabers. Oh my god, that's my collection. Have I been featured? Hang on a second. Yeah, I've been featured on My Mini Factory. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, it's his stuff, but yeah, that's me, Nathan Nielsen. So if I go to, what's one of those I've showed you? Anakin. I showed you that one. Sorry, this takes a little setup. Oh yeah, and so, dang it, now I'm gonna have to edit this. So, the Perched Owl, of course, after I recalculated the points, beat out those two in the Thingaverse favorite. My Mini Factory was the new category. Yeah, I put it behind there. So, it's a lot harder to tell the points with here. So, My Mini Factory, they tend to score less, although surprisingly the Master Swords earn more. So this would get 565 points for being viewed, 14 for being liked. Oh, sorry, 21 for being liked. For comments, I have to go be the first to comment, so no points. That's a very common on My Mini Factory. Nobody comments. And then it hasn't been featured. I think it says, hang on, Luke's was definitely featured. It says Vader's was featured? I think it says, like, right about here. Yeah, this is a featured object. That doubles the points. So Anakin got 558 points. And those points are based on before I did the episode. Because, of course, there are people who watch my Thingasplore and then go and look at these things. So that doesn't count. Except for... Oh, yeah. Which is a good point. With the owl, when I redid the score, I took the old score and doubled it for being featured. And of course, yeah, Master Sword won because it was the new category. My favorite, these are in no particular order, as you can tell, because there's 3D chess. Fan favorite, this is an interesting one. I mean, this is more for me. This right here is the episode it was in the season. So, oh, I should do these in Excel. Oh, that would make my life easier for sorting this. But, you can see the most viewed episode is number 7, which I am curious how much that's at now. What did I say, number 7? Give me a minute, there it is. I don't do this, by the way, Season 2, Episode 7, because a lot of people won't want to watch, like new people won't really want to click on something that's that far in, so instead I think I put it down there. Oh yeah, I forgot about this new comment system, but, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna have to watch that. I don't even remember what I was telling you about. Oh yes, 611 views. So... I said, yeah, that's gone up a nice amount, but yeah, so you'd expect things like 15, 14, 13 to be super low in views, which they still, they've done pretty good around the 50s. And, you know, the higher up things, no one watched that video. Like, 7, there you can see 2, the first one to be a lot higher. Which you can tell, like 7th, 2nd, 9th, 5th, 3rd, 8th, 1st, and then the 2 videos that didn't perform too well, and the new ones. And that, of course, I think it's still my channel trailer. Yes, it is, because I love that intro. Oh yeah, fan favorite. So, I think it's the Demon Blood Sword with like 700. I don't know where it's at now. Next, we've got the most pieces, which is the longest. So yeah, this, I think in the Thingawards, I said I've done 29 prints, which is a lie. I've done 29 videos. I've actually done 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 prints, plus whatever I've got on my shelf. And so you can see it tops here with like 82 or 50 pieces, like 41. Oh, again, this is all of the prints for the lightsabers, like 7, 15, 12, 16, 9, 7, 7, 7, 7. The companion cube was 36, which I really wanted that to win smallest and and most pieces, which it was for the longest time. 33 for the portal gun, which, yes, that companion cube has more pieces than the portal gun. Stormtrooper helmet, TARDIS, that would be 11 printed pieces, 5 stickers. Was the TARDIS really 11 pieces? Huh. The blue means it's tied, and this lighter blue just means it's tied, but it's a different tie. So that's tied for 16. These are all tied for 11. The sonic screwdriver, the second smallest print, is tied in pieces with the biggest print. That's why I love this award. Christmas wreath is 10. Grogniak's axe is 7 plus the PVC pipe, the Daedric dagger, and the hook shot was the smallest amount of pieces. So we have 82 to 3 pieces. And of course last year, yeah, the quote from my video is slightly more than 42. I think I said, because in the time lapse, I said, alright, this was a total of 42 prints and slightly more than 42 pieces, because I didn't want to count it, because I was super lazy back then. And I deleted my first annual Thingawards. Actually, this is the first annual Thingawards document. I just deleted everything for it, which is kind of sad. This is the exact same list as the biggest, it's just reversed. And, of course, it was the cute octopus, yep. Most colorful, this is a fun one to look at. This was originally split into most colorful, most printed, and most painted pieces, but I decided to cut it down just because of the sheer amount of awards we had already. So you can see Luke had 5, the sonic screwdriver had 5, and that's just 4s, 3s, 2, 1. I'm not sure, it's getting colorful prints is kind of like, there's not a lot that would do it. Here, I can show you my collections now. I have over 1,000 likes and 24 collections. And there are, I mean, that's painted and that's beautiful, and I do not have the ability to paint that. Actually, this is what I want to do, the Bajoran Phaser, and no one's gonna watch that, but I will love it. That's 4, maybe 5, depending on how you count it. Really, 3D prints typically aren't that colorful. Let's see, TV shows have anything? This is all public, by the way. You can get to this by, like, the top of my channel banner. Right there is where I keep them. Oh yeah, that guy, I suppose. But you can see, it's not really a record we're going to be breaking anytime soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I thought for a second that one should have won, scrolling past. But yeah, you can see the 3D printing world isn't really the most colorful. Oh, I suppose this would probably win out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7. Yeah, 7. That's like the the most colorful print I own. Well, there's that. Is like 7 pieces. which, I don't know, maybe I can push myself, try and see if I could do a few rainbowy like prints. I love that. Actually, Legend of Zelda is pretty colorful. I told you this would be a longer, more boring-y video. Yeah, that comes with a stand, by the way. You can print that stand. I don't know, like, if I ever do this, this will probably be winning most colorful. And then my mini factory, while we're here. My dashboard? I don't know how to get there. Look at that, that's... Oh, look at the little baby spools. Yeah, that's, like, super useful. I could see myself having to go to, like, some event or somewhere, maybe, like, overseas, or where, I mean, this is if the channel was super big, and I could just bring this to print it something instead of having to print it here. That would be super useful. But here's how I do my mini factory. Actually, props and cosplay. Do I have a props and cosplay? This is just checking the colors now. Oh, that's not the only superheroes thing I own. Multi-part models, chests, wonders, places, bright hairs, lightsabers, statues, Unity. My mini factory, by the way, has a whole bunch of these 3D scanned real-life objects. I don't tend to collect them because I wouldn't really print them. But if you liked my Pieta, come to my mini factory. TV show. I do. Wait, heroes, superheroes. Oh, oops. Yeah, the Captain Pips, Bajoran Phaser again. Yeah, it's you don't really get many. Oh, these sonic screwdrivers. Actually, yeah, these would probably be the most colorful other than that mask. But I've completely off track. Of course, I said in the video, most colorful last year. Most featured creator. This is every creator I've featured this season. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. So you can see most I only do one. There are a few I do two. And I don't even realize, like, this guy has really good ones. Kirby Downey in 3D Central are absolutely great. Brad Harris has the beautiful lightsabers. Jeff had a few good ones. They're not really things I feature so much, but these three guys, I'll show you them, actually. I still haven't updated the all-time Thingawards. I'll probably do that today. So yeah, these guys. Oh wow. Like, collect Star Wars. So he does a lot of busts and things like this, so they need a lot of paint work, which I'm still not the best at, but yeah, he does like C3PO heads, wearable, that lady. Carry the What 3D Central does a whole bunch of recreations. They've got their own YouTube channel, check that out. Yeah, a whole bunch of Adventure Time, Star Trek, Steven Universe, Pokemon, Legend of Zelda. I want to print all of these Finn swords before Adventure Time ends. Oh yeah, Adventure Time, they've got a whole bunch of that. And they'll do custom prints. They've got a website, so I really want them to do like a Midna's little Twilight Princess head thing, like I'm gesturing over my Midna. Any 3D designers watching, if you could design this for me to wear, you would be winning several Thingawards. Not Midna, but just this headdress, I would absolutely love you. I didn't show you Kirby Downey, but he's got a whole bunch of Doom, Destiny stuff. He's real good. Yeah, Portal Gun AT-AT. And this is quite cool, actually. This is everybody I've ever featured in Thing Explore. So yeah, Jeff, Stormtrooper helmet, Rancor, Luna Lovegood's wand. Oops. Brad Harris has got like the 20 some odd lightsabers. Lindsay, Kirby Downey, MakerBot. MakerBot has a lot. There's everyone that just had the one. So yeah, these are a whole bunch of good guys. Oh, Intentional 3D. That's a real good one to check out as well. Can't remember quite what they did. Adafruit is another great one, especially with electronics. They've got a whole bunch of tutorials. They're really great. And of course, these ones are personal opinion. I had the whole list and just deleted everything. And by the way, the only thing that wasn't a recreation was 3D chess, because the Star Trek 3D chess looks like it's got the curvy bits, and no one really does that. And I said it was a tough year. I just let me get the list of everyone. Like, did the portal gun win? I think the portal gun won. Yes. So, Stormtrooper helmet was knocked out. Why was it knocked out? I don't remember. I think it was some real minor paint details. You were knocked out for not being the real size of an AT-AT. This was knocked out for slight angle differences, for not being the actual size of a TARDIS. These were knocked out for not being see-through. You were knocked out because it doesn't have the secret button that appeared in one episode of Doctor Who. Knocked out for not being real size. Knocked out for being not looking like the Twilight... Well, because it's the Ocarina sword I painted to be the Twilight Princess sword, so it got knocked out for that. Brognak's axe, knocked out for, like, not having minor details. It was a tough year. Knocked out for not being the actual size of Lego. Why were they knocked out? I don't remember. Oh, yes, they are knocked out. This shows you how hard the round was. Pokeball. They were knocked out because an actual Pokeball... oh, come on. Like this. Actual Pokeballs have the little indents right here where it opens, and they didn't have that. That's how tough it was. Is that a good one? No. But yeah, very tough round. Oh god, I've just seen the Vive ads are back. I thought I'd gotten rid of those. I want a Vive, but I can't. There's no way I could get one. Of course, best robotics that's the only robotics, and best accessory. We had a fair amount of accessories, like the portal gun. I'd count as an accessory. But yeah. So I think that's everyone. You can see Demon Bloodsword beat that, Skull Lantern beat TARDIS, and Ice King Crown, or Stormtrooper helmet beat Ice King Crown. So yeah, that would be the little Thingawards review thing. I can finally save that, and save this, and switch this over. Here we go, it'll be a tradition. File save as, my desktop, that's strange. Oh yeah, because I made the Adobe shortcuts. Okay, where do I keep my documents? Documents. N squared. All-time Thingawards. The 2017 Thingawards. Boop. No. The 2167 Thingawards. The 2017 third annual Thingawards. I'll see you then.